This is the Southern Gooner. Thanks for tuning in today. What a win by Arsenal this past weekend. Arsenal came out and brought the thunder to Tottenham Hotspur, and it was an absolute joy to watch. I'm telling you, Arsenal right now, they are rolling. Now, we've got a big test this week. We've got two games this week. We've got the Europa League game against Bolda, and we've also got the another foe, Liverpool, who is a kind of up and down this year. I think they drew this past weekend with Brighton, Hove, and Albion, and so we are going to see what we are dealing with this weekend. This will be a good litmus test to see where we are mentally. To have two games in a week coming off of a big win like we had this past weekend. Unfortunately, we have lost. Looks like we've lost Emil Smith Rowe to another injury, and so once again, this is going to hammer home that we've got to go out and make some signings in this winter transfer window because more than likely, knowing the way Arsenal's injury history is that probably not going to he's not going to be ready to play probably until we're looking at what March, April. So basically, he's out for the year. Now, there are rumblings that we are looking at players, but a lot of these rumors that I see, I kind of take at a grain of salt. But nonetheless, let's get back into the game this weekend. What I do want to see is I want to see a level of consistency that we saw this past weekend. The guys look really good this weekend, and I just think that right now, if we just continue to just play the way that we're playing, and when I say that, I mean that we're attacking, we're on the front foot. It seems like the minute we go into the defensive shell, it's like that's when all of the problems happen. It seems like at times we tend to overthink the game. I watched the Manchester United and City game this weekend. Watched that shellacking, and the difference in that game and our game was we respected Man United way too much. We got the goal, and we just kind of just you know sat back, and that was it. And so when we played Tottenham, I was looking to see if we made those adjustments, and that's exactly what we did. We came out with the attitude of taking the game to them. We had a little bit of a lapse there, but we continued to search and search and search, and then finally we opened up the wells, and of course everything what we saw in this past weekend took place. Um, Overall, like I said, I'm very satisfied with the way the boys are looking right now, and I really want us to continue this level of play. We just cannot have lapses. I think the key for us to be successful this season hinges on the next few weeks. If we can find a way to just get through this month and the World Cup unscathed, I think we're going to be in for a treat this season. Nonetheless, compared to last season, it is night and day, and each of us should be glad. And but we should not get too overconfident because we realize that we've got this is a long season, and what we've got to realize as fans is that this is a marathon and not a sprint. We've seen teams take off really well, and then we've seen teams fall by the wayside towards the end of the season, and we've seen that before. For those who know, back in the day, we've seen this in the late 2000s. So let's not get too carried away, but nonetheless, let's enjoy the moment because this is definitely a good thing. So uh, I probably will not be watching the games this week. I've actually got to work, so I'm gonna actually miss. I know for a fact I'm gonna miss Thursday, but Sunday I will actually be traveling. So when I get to my destination, hopefully they'll have the game where I can see it. So I'll probably be able to catch a little bit of it. I'm not sure what time we're playing. I know if it's the morning game, I'm definitely going to miss it. But if it's the late game, I might be able to see it. I forgot to check the time on the Liverpool game. But I think that we've got a shot at beating Liverpool. For those who did not see me on League Honors channel, I said that my prediction is 2-1. His is 1-1. I think that we can. I don't think Liverpool is they're not locked in as they usually are. And I'm not sure exactly. I can't quite pick out what the problem is. I will say this with them. I think the loss of Sadio Mane is really hurting them, and I think that that you find sometimes you find players who really are like the cogs in the wheel of a team, and that's one of them. He really will bail them out at times, and so they don't have that safety valve they used to have. So I think they're more of a team that's kind of in slight transition, and I think that this team is right. I think they're really right for the picking. So if we're going to get a win over Liverpool, this will probably be it. Because if it keeps trending the way it's going with them, they're going to make some changes. They're going to move some people in January, and then we could be talking about a different story. So this weekend, I'm looking for positive things from the guys. Like I said, I probably missed the game, but there's a slight chance I'll be able to see it. So hopefully the guys do well. I'm not going to hold you all long. I just wanted to give you my thoughts on the upcoming games, and I hope that you all have a wonderful week. And once again, make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe. And check me out over on Lee Gunner when he does his fan cams. Of course, I won't be on this weekend because I'll be, like I stated, I'll be traveling. And then on Thursday, I will be actually traveling as well for work. Oh, actually, I'll be working at that particular time. So I'll miss the game. So, all right. Well, with that, I am Matt, the Southern Gooner, and I am out. Take care. Peace.